an amazing day. Welcome to the Little Lazy family. If it's your first time here, let me know what city and state you guys are from so I can give you guys a quick little shout out. I'm going to do a burgundy smoky eye, something super simple, because I don't think I'm going anywhere. My friends want to go out, but I'm like super lazy and I don't want to go nowhere. You know what nowhere is? Les hice falta. ¿Dónde están? ¿Qué hacen? Remember, everything that I'm going to say in Spanish, I'm going to say in English, so don't think you're going to miss absolutely anything. Where is my toner? All right, we're going to go in with our Daily Holy Hydration Moisturizer first. Mari, te iba a llamar ahorita. Yo sé que me llamaste ayer, pero estaba durmiendo. Tenía un sueño que no podía conmigo. Tenía yo un sueño ayer que no podía con mi arma, amiga. Then we're going to go in with the collagen cream. ¿Quién se está preparando? ¿Quién se está vistiendo? Colágeno. Colágeno. La frente. Then we're going to go in with the cucumber cream. Esta crema es para las manchas, la hiperpigmentación de la piel. Tiene la vitamina C. Te va a dejar la piel glowy and hoey. I have a customer coming at 5, so I only have like 35 minutes. Solo tengo como 35 minutos para estar acá con ustedes hablando mierda. Pasando el tiempo. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, you hear me? Good afternoon, good afternoon. Siempre digo buenos días porque ya me acostumbré. Me acostumbré. I'm so used to coming here early with you guys. And I don't know why, because for the last month, no, for the last 2 months, he estado viniendo de tarde y todavía no me quito la costumbre de decirle buenas tardes. Ok, ahora protector solar, sunblock. Even though ya es de noche, no voy a ir para ninguna parte. Even though it's night, I'm not going anywhere, pero no importa. We're a creature of habit. Hello, hola, hola, hello, hello, hello. All right, our brows. What should we do to our brows today? Let's do brow gel. Now let's do the powder and the dark brown. And let's use our viral brush. Something quick and easy for today. Remember, everything that I use is in our TikTok shop. I'm going to use the Tora foundation again because I forgot to record a video yesterday when I was done. And I have to record a video. Se me olvidó hacer un video para la base de ayer, so voy a repetir la base hoy. Yo sé que ustedes querían ver una base nueva, pero I'm going to do Tora again. Where is my brush? Don't you hate when you're looking for something and you cannot find it? And as soon as you're not looking for it, ahí está. No odian cuando están buscando algo y no lo pueden encontrar y el momento que lo paran de buscar, ahí está. Voy a comenzar en la parte de atrás. My name is Nimos. Hello, hello Carolina. All right, so we're going to start from the back of the brow and then we're going to feather it up. And don't worry, it's going to look a little cray first. Se va a ver un poquito loco primero, no importa. I agree. I'm telling you. Always, always, always when you're looking for something, it's always going to appear when you don't need it. Siempre cuando están buscando algo, siempre va a aparecer cuando no lo necesitan. Con esta brochita vamos a hacerlo loco. Vamos a ir para arriba, para abajo. I like to do my brows first. Siempre me gusta hacer mis cejas primero, mis ojitos primero, because everything is going to come along when your brows are done. I know it looks a little dark. Yo sé que están un poquito oscura. Confíen en mí. Trust the process. I use the transfer. Trust in me. I know it's going to look a little cray. I should have used brown because my hair is brown, but I was like, dark brown is not going to do too much, but it's a little dark. Pero no importa, confíen en mí. Confíen en mí. ¿Quién confía en mí? Who trusts en mí? Who is trusting in me? You have to trust in me. All right, so now we're gonna clean the brows, and this is very, very important. You're gonna grab your Q-tip, van a agarrar su hisopo y van a limpiar from the bottom of the brow to the top of the brow. Confíen. Limpiar. Look at that difference already. Mira la diferencia ya. ¿Quién está confiando en mí? Thank you for sharing me out. Happy Friday, Lucy. Who wrote that? Let me see, let me see, let me see. Hi, Jessica. How are you, my love? See, I didn't abandon you guys today. And yes, I do feel hella lazy. I don't know when it's going to kick off. When is it going to kick off for me not to feel hella lazy? I don't know. My stomach has been killing me today. And no, I'm not here to just complain. Hoy no estoy para solo llorar todas mis grievencias. But my stomach, oh my God, me está matando. All I've had was breakfast. I had 2 boiled eggs, but I haven't felt hungry. My stomach is squeezing. This diet, I tell you. But I'm gonna cook. I put out 2 things. I put out chicken, but we had chicken yesterday. But I had more than half the chicken still seasoned, so I was like, let me not take out new meat, because then it's going to rot in my fridge. And then, see, I'm softening it back up with the spoolie. Lo estoy suavizando la ceja para que se vea more this boy brow style. Softening up the powder. I don't like the lightness in the front of my brow, so we're going to fix that. A mí no me gustan las cejas aquí claritas, alantes, personalmente. So lo vamos a arreglar. Pero ustedes pueden hacer lo que les dé la gana, porque es la cara de ustedes. But you guys can do whatever you guys want because it's your face. Hi, so. Can you guys hear me? Let me call that customer right back. Let me call that customer back. Hold on. I don't have to restart the live. Can you guys hear me? I don't have to restart the live. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. Beautiful eyes. Thank you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know in the comments. I don't want to have to restart. Let me know in the comments. Not on, sorry, not on you, not on TikTok, on YouTube. Because the phone call was on the other phone. And sometimes when I take a phone call, then they can't hear me. And I would have to restart because I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. Can you guys hear me? Let me know. All right, we're going to leave these eyebrows alone and we're going to fix it. I think they look pretty darn good, although they are a little dark. Tomorrow I'll use light brown. I'm going to go in with the photo finish. Can you guys hear me? They're not answering me. There's 142 people. Hello, do you have any recommendations for dark circles around the eyes? And if, how do you plan to address the dark spots? All right, I'm going to show you guys how to fix the dark circles. Oh, now that you reminded me, I do have a new cream, a Korean cream that I've been trying out. And this one is called the Matte Wake Up Eye Good Moisture. I forgot. But I'm going to show you guys. It's my magic eraser, you guys. Literally erases all of the dark circles around the eyes. You won't even see them, but I'm going to use this. I did buy the viral Dr. Melasma or whatever. I am using the stick, but I just bought like the concealer version thing of it. Or the cement. And I'm waiting for that to come in. So I'm putting this around my eyes. But I'm going to show you guys how to cover dark circles without having to use a color corrector and all that stuff. Literally, it's this foundation. It is my magic eraser. But I'll show you guys in a minute. You guys have to sit here and watch the process, okay? You can't rush the process, okay? So now we're going to go and we're going to clean these eyebrows. Remember, I always like to go, siempre me gusta ir con el Q-tip para asegurarnos que las cejas estén limpias y no se vean sucias, porque a veces ensuciamos el corrector. We get dirty the concealer. And everything that I'm saying in Spanish, you guys, I am absolutely saying in English. So you're not missing anything. You're not missing none of my jokes. I'm just making sure that everybody understands. All right, I'm going to go in with the Photo Finish Foundation. It is my magic eraser, you guys. This literally will erase all of my dark circles, my hyperpigmentation without having to color correct. But I always do a process first. Obviously, you guys, my skin is glowing and glowing. You want to hydrate your skin. You do not want to put on product, foundation, makeup over a dry, scaly skin because nothing's going to look beautiful, okay? Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a $100 foundation or it could be a $10 foundation. Moisturizing your face is the #1 thing. Muy importante. Hello, Mona. Are you on your way? Are you on your way here, baby? I'm getting ready just for you, Mona, to look beautiful for you, to represent you. I took myself out of my bed to come and look beautiful for you. Mona's my next customer. Your skin is so healthy. Thank you, my love. I'm Chinese. Can you say it in my language? No, I can only, I do know a few words in Chinese, but I forgot them. I knew how to say eyebrows in Chinese, but I forgot it. I forgot it. But I didn't know how to say eyebrows in Chinese. But I totally forgot. But I could say ni hao. That's about it on my Mandarin. On my Mandarin, I am super bad. Pero sí, ella me está preguntando cómo yo quito los círculos negros. Y como le digo, muy importante para tratar los círculos negros es, #1, humectar la piel. Porque si tú vas a poner un montón de bases, un montón de producto alrededor de los ojos y no tienes los ojos humectados y preparados, siempre se te va a ver feo, se te va a ver corteado. So, #1, siempre humectarte abajo los ojos. Make sure you're under your eyes, your whole face is moisturized. It's not so much always about the products, and it's figuring out what type of skin that you have. If you have oily skin, if you have dry skin, if you have mixed skin, to put on the right products is always going to make sure that any foundation that you guys use is going to look so much better on your skin. Sometimes you think, oh, if I buy a $100 foundation, it's going to look so good on my skin. Doesn't always work. Moisturizing, priming the skin is the #1 thing to me as a makeup artist for the past 20 years. Okay, brows ready. I know they still look a little bulky. I know they still look a little harsh. Trust el proceso. Everything will fall in, okay? Everything will fall into game. Just trust in me. Who is trusting in me? Something good for dry skin. So for me, the #1 product that I will always tell you, I don't know if you live in the US, but my moisturizer, our cucumber cream, you guys trust me. I haven't found any other moisturizer on the market, Korean or not Korean or whatever, that really brings back your skin. It helps the hyperpigmentation, the vitamin C. And right now it's only $19.99 on our website. And this is the Lazy Cosmetics cucumber cream. To be honest, I love it. You can also try our travel size kit. The whole kit is $20 and it brings the moisturizer, like all that inside of it. But to be honest, it will transfer your skin if you have dry, scaly skin. I do have an autoimmune disease that makes my skin look like psoriasis. Pretty much, it flakes, and that moisturizer brought back my skin. So I really do believe in it, and it's very, very affordable. It doesn't have a fancy jar, but it is affordable, and it is good for your skin if you're really looking to rejuvenate your skin and make it brand new. But you can try whatever you want, but try a hydrating moisturizer. We also have a hydrochloric acid daily hydrator moisturizer. But if you want deep moisture that's going to actually change your texture in your skin, I would recommend the vitamin C cucumber cream. It's great that he speaks Spanish and English. And she, ella habla, ella. Okay, now we're going to conceal the whole eyelid. Vamos a limpiar toda el párpado del ojo. As you can see, you don't need a color corrector. Immediately, this Photo Finish foundation, this is the Photo Finish foundation for my brand. You can buy it on our TikTok shop, or you can buy it on lazycosmeticsfb.com. The link is in the bio if you're on YouTube or here on TikTok. I'm going to conceal it one more time as well. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. concealer. Voy a ir con el corrector. Thankfully, a white face. No, it's not a white face yet, baby. But #1 thing, and this is the funniest thing to me always with people who obviously don't do makeup or don't do eye makeup, they're always going to say that. The reason why us as makeup artists always give the eyes a white canvas, I'm going to explain it again, and I'm going to explain it every day apparently, is because it's just like when you're painting a picture. When you're using eyeshadow, you want the eyeshadows to be as pigmented as possible. So you want to create a blank canvas. If I go and I put eyeshadow directly onto my face right here, it's never going to shine. It's never going to be as bright as it can be. You want to create that white canvas. Obviously, I'm not going to put this on my face and feel like, voila, it's done. No, that's not the point. The point is for eyeshadow base to be as light as possible. Painting gorgeous, can you do it? All right, so now I'm going to go in with a regular brush. Voy a ir con una brochita. Y como le dije, porque inmediatamente me está diciendo, ay, te estás poniendo blanca. El punto no es ponerme blanca, es hacer los ojos o sea, algo clarito para cuando tú vayas y te pongas tus sombras, la pigmentación de las sombras se enseñe y no tienes que usar un montón de sombras para que funcione. I'm going to use a white translucent base to set this concealer because you don't want to put eyeshadow on top of this wet ass concealer. The reason why is because it can break apart, it can move. You want to set this concealer so it can be like your blank canvas. Quieren asegurarse que este corrector esté matificado. Pueden usar una sombra, pueden usar un polvo, algo sin brillo para cuando le pongan las sombras nada se vea cuarteado. That ain't your color. You don't think so? No, this is not my color. I don't know what you're looking at. I guess we're looking at different things. If you can only open your ears and hear what I said, I just explained that. But apparently, you rather type than hear what I'm saying. So, what about too much foundation? Would it, when your eyes are closed? No, if actually it may look like a lot, but it's actually nothing. It doesn't feel like anything because I'm doing a very, very light layer. You don't want to overcake it. And that's why you want to mattify it, because if it's still wet or moving, you're going to have it moving throughout the day and you don't want that. Especially if you have oily lids, you want to make sure that you mattify it down. How to remove my knee, please help. Beautiful, thank you. You're Dominican, sí. Dominicana pura cepa. A pura cepa, through and through. All right, we're going to go in with like a mauvey pink in the inner crease. Vamos a ir con una sombra primero. Y yo sé que esto se va a sentir como mucha sombra, pero confíen en mí. All you have to do is trust in me. Everybody on TikTok, please share me out. Ayúdenme compartiendo, tapi la pantalla. Coméntenme, díganme de dónde son. I do follow my top 10 gifters at the end of the live, you guys. Ayúdenme, ayúdenme, ayúdenme. Over here so we can get more people and I can get out of shadow ban. Si es la primera vez acá, díganme de dónde son, de dónde me ven. Tapi la pantalla. Your face is the same as your neck. You have to put the paste on it too. You are very dark skinned. Again, another warrior of typing. This is not going to be the color of my face, you guys. This is just doing a blank canvas. Apparently, all of you guys who are typing have never done eyeshadow makeup. This is only for my eyes, you guys. My face is not going to be this color. This is just to make sure that the face, if I could use a white eyeshadow, literally, I mean a white base, I would. Why not? The lighter, the better. So when you do your eyeshadows, the color pops out even more and it stands out. You want to use the color as light as possible. Ustedes quieren usar el color más claro posible. Si hubiese podido usar blanco, lo usaría. ¿Por qué? Porque ese es el punto, para que abajo de los ojos esté clarito. Vamos a usar una brocha. We're going to go in. And remember, everything I'm saying in English, I'm saying in Spanish, so you're not missing anything. We're going to go with a smaller, more precise brush. And then we're going to darken this up to give this more dimension. Vamos a oscurecer esto para darle más dimensión al ojo. No van a ver eso clarito al final, pero tienen que esperar el proceso. You guys are not going to see the white cast throughout my eyes if you guys just have patience and wait on the process. But apparently you guys don't want to wait on the process, and I'm apparently the only makeup person you have ever seen. But welcome to the channel. If you're here to learn how to do your makeup and you want to learn how to do easy, simple techniques to take your makeup game from basic to professional in 2 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, if you place an order on lazycosmeticsfb.com or on the link in the bio, you guys will get a free Velour puff with your order. You do well, queen. Hey, you look amazing. Thank you, my love. You lack foundation. Let me see. Love your eyeshadow tutorial. Unfortunately, wouldn't work for me. I have hooded eyes. And you say that, but it's not true. Look, I actually have a hooded eye. A hooded eye means that this goes over your lid. I just have humongous ass eyes, so most people don't see it. But it's just to find the base of your eye and just work around it. But obviously, if you don't have lids as big as mine, you don't want to do all this eyeshadow on the top of your eye. All right, I'm gonna use this a smoky burgundy right here from the That's On Me palette. I'm gonna use a flat applicational brush. Vamos a usar una brocha plana y vamos a poner esta sombra. Para darle un toque smoky. So literally, I'm just going to go, and I'm doing it kind of messy. I'm not doing it like super sculpted, because in this new makeup look of 2026, it's not for it to look super polished. It's to look like you didn't try, like you didn't do any effort. It's the style it's in. En este momento, en el maquillaje del 2026, es para que las sombras y el maquillaje se vea como que si no le pusiste mucho esfuerzo, algo súper suave, natural, como que último momento. So no vamos a cut crease ni nada por el estilo. Así de simple. I'm going to grab the same brushes because I don't want to grab a new one, and I'm going to clean it off just a little bit on a paper towel. And we're going to go into the white base right here. We're going to go under the brow bone. Vamos a ir abajo de las cejas con un clarito. Con una sombra clarita. La pueden usar mate también. You can go in there with a matte one as well. And then we're going to go in with the same first dirty brush with no product on there, and just making sure we have the blend so it looks all cohesive. Vamos a ir con la misma brochita de sombra que usamos al principio sin maquillaje, para que se parezca como que si no tratamos en lo absoluto. Simple and easy. And that's it. You have 4 eyeshadows, makeup done. We're going to grab a clean piece of paper, makeup remover, and this is the difference between a beginner and a professional. Esta es la diferencia entre un principiante y un profesional. Vamos a limpiar. We're going to remove any fallout, any excess. And literally, I did my makeup in under 2 minutes, as you guys saw. Super quick, super easy. Nothing over the top. Let me see. Hey, I love your account. Where are you from? I'm Dominican, from Miami. Soy dominicana. God speaks love to all your hearts. You're big. You don't have big eyes. It's the purple around on your eyes that's big. I don't think so. I think I have pretty big eyes. Pretty big eyelids. So I'm going to apply mascara now. Voy a aplicar la máscara ahora. Porque soy un reguero con máscara. Do you go out like that? Yes, I go out like this. How else would I go out? Would I go out with a bag over my head? What do you mean? Some people are not trusting the process. I'm not understanding why you guys are not trusting the process. You guys are rushing. Why y'all rushing me? Y'all don't want to spend time with me? Y'all want me to be done already? Yo pensaba que ustedes me querían. And we're not going to do lashes today because literally I'm not going anywhere. But tomorrow, I'm going to go out and I'm going to put on lashes for you guys. And I only have 2 customers coming today, so I don't need to go and waste my time. Are you actually in here? Hello. Like fake gas, like mom, why not? You need help. why you look like what you look like without makeup. Exactly the same. I have no makeup on. There's no makeup on my face yet. This is just eyeshadow. Look exactly the same. Hey Lucy, hi Junior, how are you? Nothing about looks natural. I have no makeup on, so how do I not look natural? See, you guys are like, I know my skin is like so gooey and flawless, but come on now. Do you give a tutorial on how to do liner on hooded lids? I don't, because I barely wear black eyeliner, to be honest. I feel like black eyeliner, I left it in like the 2000s. So I barely ever do black liner. But if you ever want me to do like a tutorial for it, I can try to help you. But number one trick is like to pull your eye and to try to do the liner, but I barely ever do liner. I love hearing someone talk both languages. So perfect. Gracias, mi vida. Gracias, mi amorcito. Make sure you guys follow and subscribe to my channel. I do try to come every single day with you guys. Why are you all so mean? Because they have no lives, but it's okay. I enjoy it. Do you do simple samples to looks like having some new? Yeah, if you guys have like any makeup to foundations or any makeup you guys want me to try, I'm more than happy. Like today we're gonna be doing the Tora the Korean foundation. I'm gonna be doing that for you guys. Lucy's, I'm Lucy's husband. You're not Lucy's husband, but okay. Thank you, Junior. I live in the UK. Hello, my love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You look great. Nice to meet you. Let me see. I'm just trying to read all of you guys' I'm from Europe, from Africa. Hi, love. Do you think I would need a black base for a smoky eye? So it depends on how dramatic you want your smoky eye. So if it's a night look, like for a club or something like that, and you want a dramatic smoky eye, I would tell you yes. But a dark base could literally be a black pencil and just smudge it all over your lid, or even eyebrow powder, eyebrow gel, and put it like a jelly base, and then patting on the black eyeshadow will give you enough smoky eye. Hey, Dad, does Diddy do it? I think Diddy did. Okay, I don't care about Diddy. Amor, are you going to blend the foundation color on the top? Of course. I think you are just big. She speaks Spanish, however. No one cares. I think I'm going. What brand is the mascara? So that mascara, what's in this one you find it on Amazon. This went viral, and I tried it because somebody wanted me to. It's like Double Tree or something. It's from Epsy or ESSENC. It's a pretty good mascara, and literally it's like $8. You are big eyelid. You have big eyelids because eyebrows are up on the forehead. No, baby girl, that is literally where my hair grows. So it is up where it belongs. Bring it down a little bit, but I can't because that's where my hair grows. That's where it wants to be. Let me be young and useful. If a man would do this, why would lock up? Will be locked up instantly. I am so stupid. So many people in the comments. Yo, your comments are super hilarious. Don't read. I don't care about the rude comments. I'm trying to listen hard. Do you need any makeup? Hello, you look so beautiful. I'm enjoying hanging out with you. Thank you, my love. Your eyes are beautiful. Do you go to do thin or thicker? Hola, mi vida, ¿cómo están? Do you need it? Looks gorgeous with and without makeup. Eyeshadow is tea. Okay, I'm just trying to get through all of the comments. Oh, yes. Do makeup looks the same? Eyebrows from the forehead. Da, da, da. You're beautiful. Da, 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 da. How are you today? I'm doing good. Don't read the stupid ones. I'm trying to get through it. I'm trying to catch up. It's light foundation around the eyes going to be blended out. Yes, it is. Okay. You are trying to be a beautiful soul inside and out. I see so much jealous people in here. I feel you. You're block them. All right, I'm caught up. I'm looking forward to the full makeup. See, I'm trying to get there, but everybody wants me to read the comment. All right, so my face has all the moisturizer, has all the hydration. We are gonna put on moisture primer again. Normally I use both of my primers. Always I use the Lazy Cosmetics aloe vera primer, and then I use the pink primer. But today I want to use the Elf Putty Primer. I've been using like other people's products just to give you guys like different looks and different things. And I'm gonna first go in. You know what? Let's use all Elf today. So let's use the Elf Spray Primer. Or like a water-based primer. So I'm going to use the Elf primer. And then I'm going to use the putty. And then we're going to use it around the eyes especially. Remember, my face already has sunblock. Recuérdense que ya mi cara tiene protector solar. Tiene todo esto puesto. Vamos a apurarnos porque con todos estos mensajes tan bellos que me están dejando hoy, me quieren volver loca. We're going to fill in my little scar right here. Make sure that you bring it all the way down. And then we're going to use the Tora Tora foundation today. And I'm going to show you guys how to cover these dark circles without having to use color corrector and all that craziness. So we're going to use the Tora Tora and we're going to do 2 pumps on each side. You can build up this foundation if you overuse it, but I like to use a light layer first. So I'm going to use 2 pumps. Voy a usar 2 pumps, okay? Primero voy a usar con la brocha inmediatamente. This is my most hyperpigmentation area because I was doing a body cleanse. I was trying to cleanse all my parasites and literally my face was like breaking out. So I still have a little bit of the scars there that hopefully will regenerate and go away. Literalmente, mira qué bonita this foundation. Look how pretty this foundation lays. This is my 2nd time using it. I am linking it in our TikTok as well. Everybody double tap the screen. Yes, double tap the screen. I'm also on YouTube. So if you guys want to catch the replay, you guys can always go to my YouTube channel, Lazy Cosmetics on YouTube, and you guys can catch it from the beginning to the end, and you guys can always fast forward it. And then you guys can see all the beautiful comments that I am reading. I'm reading them from the YouTube. All of these people who love and are so patient to look at my transformation. Okay, so this is one whole side. It does oxidize a little bit. I'm using the color 37 Chestnut. Look at the difference. So pretty. Obviously, you can still see my hyperpigmentation, a little bit of my hyperpigmentation and my dark circles. We're going to cover that in a second. Si todavía pueden ver mi descoloración. I'm going to use the whole pump just for you guys can kind of see how it looks all with 2 pumps on one side. Like I said, you can build this up to give you a little bit of more full coverage, but I don't care for it to give me that full coverage because my photo finish does it for me. How are you doing how are you so good at makeup? I've been doing makeup for over 20 years. He estado haciendo maquillaje por más de 20 años. I've been doing makeup for over 20 years. I have worked on runways. I have worked on the set of The Walking Dead. I have had my own makeup store for over 10 years now. I am a professional makeup artist. I have worked as an account executive for Anastasia Beverly Hills. I was trained on how to do brows by her herself on architecture. I was her account executive for 2 years. But you guys have to trust the process. And number one thing, makeup is always changing. Makeup is always getting different looks, different techniques. It's always evaluating itself. And I started in makeup before there was ever any YouTube, anything that you can literally look. You had to literally try and error. And literally, it's all about what you like and what you want to look like, the correct or the wrong way to do makeup. There is no perfect way. And remember, whatever may work for me may not work for you, and that is 100% okay. It is about trying and figuring out what works for you. Y siempre en el maquillaje siempre va a estar cambiando, siempre se va a estar cambiando las techniques, los colores, las maneras de aplicar las cosas. Es todo lo que te guste a ti y cómo te haga sentir a ti es lo más importante. And that's literally what I do for all of my customers, and that's how I feel for my customers. It's not about what's in style or what may I always like on you. You may like a very thin brow, and I'm like, oh, that's not in style, but that's what you like. So who am I to tell you what you like on your face or not? And remember, everything I'm saying in Spanish, I'm saying in English. So don't think that you guys are missing anything. Do you do contour? Of course, we're gonna contour now. This is where it's gonna get scary for all of those who are scared of makeup. You are beautiful. Thank you. How do you feel about microblading? I do not like microblading whatsoever, just because the makeup, the face changes so much, and sometimes we lose the height, the lift, the color on the eyebrows. So I don't like it. But if you have absolutely no brows and you don't know how to do your brows and that makes life easy, then do it. But for me, I don't like microblading. But whatever makes you happy makes me happy, truly and honestly. All right, so we're going to contour with the Lazy Cosmetics contour stick in the color number 12. Yesterday I did the technique of number 3. I'll do a little bit of 3 again, just to show you guys kind of how to run and do the 3. So if you're doing the 3 like this, it makes life kind of easy for those of you guys who are beginners. I'm not gonna do the 5 today. The 5 will go like this just because I didn't like the way the 5 looked yesterday. That's kind of like a hack that I was seeing, but I didn't like it just because I feel like my cheeks, I would like to look more lift, and if I do the 5 technique, it kind of makes my cheeks look more plump. Ayer le hice la technique. You guys can go watch the YouTube video if you guys want to see the 5 and the 3 technique of what's going viral right now. But I didn't really like it on my face just because I don't feel like it goes for my face, because I like my face to have more of a lift. And I feel like when you do the 5 and the 3, it brings your cheekbones a little bit more higher, and I already have a round face. You're very beautiful. Most of all, don't makeup. They look like they're their original self. Cat in the music. She looks like a drag. It's okay if you feel that way. I have no problem. Drags are freaking beautiful and amazing, and they imitate the look of a woman, a feminine woman. They try to feminize themselves. So if you feel like I look like a drag, then that's fine. But truly and honestly, if you really looked at my makeup, you looked at my skin before I applied the makeup, you would be like, oh my gosh, I already had makeup. That's what a lot of people in the comments said. My face is beautiful and amazing without anything. I just have beautiful, amazing, striking features regardless. But if it makes you feel happy, then who am I? Men don't understand. It's a process before you look like a lady. Ay, ellos no entienden. They don't understand. They don't care to understand. Who is this diva? Welcome to the Little Lazy family. Welcome to the Little Lazy family. She does not look like a drag. She has nothing nice to say. Don't say nothing at all. Do you have, I have contacts on, yeah. And they are available on my on the website, on lazycosmeticsfb.com. Thank you guys. Thank you for everybody who's tapping on the screen. All right, so I'm going to go in with the magic. This is the Photo Finish Foundation. This is the foundation for my brand, you guys. This to me, no matter what foundation I use, what brand I use, this is the foundation that I will always wear because it's the only thing that literally covers my dark circles without me ever having to do any effort. Literally, you don't barely see anything on the brush, and I'm going to tap it into place. And I'm using the same dirty foundation brush. And literally, I'm just tapping it in. This foundation is $28. You can find the link in my bio. Look, it's my magic freaking eraser. Inmediatamente, look. Immediately. This is 2 shades lighter than my actual skin tone. I don't recommend going in for the first foundation or for the first concealer to be over 2 shades lighter because it can make your dark circles look worse or make it look ashy. You want it to just brighten but not be overwhelmed. And I will show you guys underpainting another day if you guys want. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. You guys hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to continue to see me doing my makeup, showing you guys different techniques. I do go live with you guys almost every single day. So make sure you guys turn on your notifications. And trust me, you don't have to do everything that I do, but little things to change the routine that you're doing and to see if you like it. No tienen que hacer absolutamente todo lo que estoy haciendo. Pueden hacer pocos cambios para ver qué le funciona y qué no le funciona. Recuérdate, I don't have no tricks of one size fits all. That does not work in the makeup world. I'm going to go in with our Ruby blush from Lazy Cosmetics. Are those your real eyes? No, there are contacts, baby. They are contacts and they are only $16 and they are available on my website. All right, I'm going to get the same little dirty brush, okay? And we're just going to tap this in. And I'm using the color Ruby. Normally, like if I was going out like tomorrow on a Saturday, I can brighten up under my eyes a little more, but we want this to keep being como un poquito más natural, so no voy a iluminarme abajo los ojos, pero mañana sí. Mañana le voy a hacer un super aka drag queen makeup. I'm gonna go super all out tomorrow and give you more highlighting and stuff like that, but today we're gonna keep it a little bit more soft and more natural. Literally, we're just tapping on. Number one thing, the difference between a beginner and a professional is just to make sure that everything looks blended and cohesive. So I'm cleaning off the little brush and making sure that everything is blended. You don't look like you have lines all over your face. And I know this next technique is kind of 50-50 for a lot of people. I am 40 years old, you guys. 40 años sin arrugas. No Botox, no wrinkles, no nothing, okay? And I'm going to be using the Fit Me Loose Powder. My favorite powder is the Laura Mercier, but I'm not going anywhere, so we're not going to be wasting our expensive stuff. So we're going to go in with our Velour Puff. If you do place an order on lazycosmeticsfb.com, you guys will receive a free Velour Puff. Wow, butter website for set. It's Lazy, Lazy Cosmetics, and then FB as in boy.com. It is my website. All right, I'm gonna go in with the Velour Puff, and literally we're just pressing it in there. I'm not tapping out any of the product, and I'm pressing it in. I didn't swipe, I didn't do anything. Estoy literalmente presionando el producto a la cara. Y yo sé que ustedes se van a volver locos. No, mucho polvo. Confíen en mí. Powder is your friend. Powder is your friend if you want a runway makeup. If you want to make sure that under your eyes does not crease, powder is your friend. If powder is creasing on you or moving on you, it's because number one, you didn't hydrate your skin. As you guys saw, I put on 4 different moisturizers before I even started the makeup. I made sure that my face is moisturized and tapped, and I have extremely dry skin, almost eczema type skin. Yo tengo la piel súper seca, casi la piel de, o sea, cuarteada. Pero yo me pongo 4 humectantes antes de tocar un pedazo del maquillaje. ¿Por qué? Porque para la piel se tiene que humectar para asegurarse. Pero si no se ponen el polvo, el maquillaje se le va a cuartear, se le va a mover. If you don't use powder, your makeup is going to move. It's going to be gooey. It's not going to last you 24 hours. You're not going to get that runway result. Do you support funny looking? Where are you going, girl? I'm not going anywhere. I have 2 customers coming now. Do you dermaplane? No, I don't. You don't look 40 at all. Thank you. I just started watching you and noticed what makeup you're wearing. You look super skinny. I like it. Your eyebrows can look smoother. I think they're too harsh for your face. OMG, how do you do it? No wrinkles? Moisturizing your face, you guys. I do use 4 moisturizers every single freaking day of my life, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna go into our contour palette, and I know it's gonna look like a lot of powder, but trust me, it's not gonna look powdery, and your makeup is not gonna come off, and that is the goal. Literally, my makeup, I have to take it off when 8 hours away, 10 hours away. My makeup lasts all day, okay? So literally, if I was going out, I'm gonna use the lighter one just to show you guys, but normally, like today, I'm not going anywhere, I would use the medium powder, and I'm gonna go in it and I'm gonna brighten under my eyes. Okay, we're just gonna put this, and we're gonna put this right in here to brighten. Vamos a poner este polvo acá y acá para iluminar. Everything you did with cream, you're gonna reinforce with powder. That is the way that your makeup is gonna last you. That is the way that the red carpets last. You're gonna go into the darkest powder. This powder is almost out. So I'm just gonna grab our compact. Voy a agarrar nuestro compacto porque ese polvo ahí ya está terminado. Y no tengo ganas de pararme a buscar. So I'm going to go into our number 7 powder. And the same thing I did with the cream, I'm going to go to the same spots. El mismo lugar que yo fui con las cremas, vamos a ir con el polvo. You guys can use a smaller brush for your nose, but I don't really care to detail my nose too much. I like my nose just the way it is. I don't need it to be any skinnier. We're going to go under and blend out everywhere we put that contour stick. A donde sea que nosotros pusimos ese contorno, vamos a reforzar. Okay? Okay, now, very, very, very important, so you don't look like un mapache, so you don't look like a freaking Dalmatian out in these streets. As you can see, you see the demarcation lines. You see the demarcation lines. That is the difference between a beginner and a professional. And this is what us makeup artists do not tell you, because we want your coin. We want you to keep coming back to us. But you're going to go in with your regular face powder. Any favorite brushes? If you're looking for like a big brand, It Cosmetics brushes, to me, ooh, luxury, super, super beautiful. But on our website, we do have very affordable brushes. It all depends. But if you're looking like for a big name brand, to me, my favorite all-time brushes are like the It brushes, but they're very costly. Like their set's like $400, but you'll have them forever. Powder, that's why my makeup looks so messy. Yes, powder is your friend. And I know a lot of people are afraid of powder because everybody's like, oh my God, when you get older. No, powder is your friend for the makeup to look flawless. For you to look airbrush, it's powder, you guys. Primer and powder are the #1 things to make sure your makeup looks airbrush. It doesn't matter if you're using a $10 foundation or you're using a $50 foundation. Powder, setting it properly, makes the biggest difference. So I'm going to go into my regular compact, a big fluffy brush, and then I'm blending all this so you don't have any creases, any demarcation lines. And no, this is not going to take away from your contour and highlighting. This is not going to take away from any of that. I'm here to show you all the tricks for 20 years of makeup. You guys, trial and error. This is what makes sure that my club girls, they always come back to me, girl, my makeup lasted all night. And a lot of them are like, oh my God, I need all this process. Yes, powder is your friend. Trust you me. You want to look red carpet ready, powder is your friend. And you know it's ready when you can touch your face and the makeup doesn't come off. If you're touching your face and there's makeup on it or it's still wet, you need to go back and add more powder. And I know it may seem like you think it's going to be heavy, but it's not. If you moisturize correctly, there is nothing in my creases. I don't have not one single pore, and there's no filter on this. Okay, someone's writing me a whole bunch. Let me go and read it. Let me go and read it. Give me 1 second before I go and keep blending or explaining. I love it. Is that baked powder? So I use both. So I use translucent powder first, and then I use baked powder. Girl, I have amazing eyes. What eyeshadow fits my eyes? It's hard to tell you that. Water or liner. Mascara, it makes it pop. I'm Asian, so for Asian eyes it's very, very hard. You're gonna have to find a YouTuber or whatever with your own eye shape to kind of give you a better result, but it's just still play and play and play. There's no correct way, and whatever makes you feel happy, girl. Oh wow, I'm glad I scrolled into you. Yay, enjoy. Make sure you turn on your notification, baby girl, because I'm on here random ass hours. But I try to come every single day. New job wants us to wear makeup with a matte finish. So this is very, very important. And buy a setting spray that's matte, because the lights and the cameras are always on the face. So yeah, so make sure you powder correctly. And if you have very oily skin, you still must moisturize. Just find an oil control moisturizer. You look so beautiful. I'm getting powder. Don't work on me. You haven't found the right face powder. Keep trying, keep trying. Don't give up. Your hands are moving very fast. I know I'm very, very fast. Like literally, I can literally do my makeup in 15 minutes, but I actually take my time with you guys. And I be on here sometimes for 2 hours when I literally could be running in and out. Food makes you have clean, clean? I don't know what that means. Look gorgeous. Like the art, women look like a man, like simple. How to avoid while all the makeup. You just gotta figure out what works for you, what doesn't work for you. You look nice. I'm scared of you. I doubt it. You give like I'm watching YouTube from 2026. Hey, sometimes it works. Listen to me, like truly and honestly, my favorite makeup of all time is makeup of 2026. I am such a chonga at heart. Like I really wish that makeup came back. Like I want to be full cake face all day. That would be me all day. I'm happy with that. But I'm okay with moving with the new and what works. But like I always tell people, I'm always about what makes you feel happy. Listen, if a thin brow makes you feel happy and not this thick brow, or if you don't like me, I hate the lightness in the front of the brow. And I will always tell you guys, and I don't care what you guys say, and I have tried it a million times, and I do not like the beginning of my brows to have like a really light fade away in the front of the brow. And I'm not gonna do it. Not to make you guys happy, not to make the industry happy. Why? Because it doesn't make me freaking happy. So I'm at the end of the day gonna make me feel happy and me feel beautiful. The point is for me to look at the mirror and be like, damn, that's a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I always tell my customers, and I always tell everybody. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what's trending, what's not trending. You want to make sure that you're happy with whatever the look is. Just because it looks good on Kim Kardashian or this and this and that doesn't mean that it's going to look good on you. And it doesn't have to. Makeup is not one size fits all, and all faces aren't the same. So just figure out what works for you, what makes you feel happy, and run with that. I'm going to go in with our blush, the same thing. Everything you do with cream, you're going to reinforce with powder. Todo lo que hiciste con crema lo vas a reinforzar con polvo. Vamos a poner el rubor otra vez. I'm using our blush palette, and our blush palette is only $19. And I'm adding chocolate and pinky. And I know it may seem like a lot of blush, but trust el proceso. And I'm going to go in with our highlighter. I love highlighter. Yes, I don't care if it's 2076. We're going to continue to do highlighter because I love it. I love it. You love it, I love it. If you don't love it, you don't have to do highlighter. But I feel like it's not set till you have highlighter. I'm gonna go in with the same flat brush and I'm gonna smoke out under my eyes with the color chocolate, the same blush. El mismo rubor, voy a ir abajo los ojos. Si no le gustan el iluminador, no lo tienen que usar, pero a mí me fascina todavía mi iluminador y me lo voy a poner hasta que me dé la gana a mí. ¿Por qué? Porque yo pago mis biles, because I pay my own bills and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it until I don't feel like doing it no more. And I remember before that, I used to be like, oh my God, I hate people with all this highlighter on. And now I have to have highlighter. Can you say hi to me? I love you. I love you more. Girl, son. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Little Lazy family. If you guys are here for the first time, make sure you follow and subscribe. I do try to come live every single day with you guys. I'm not going to do lashes today just because I'm giving my eyes a little bit of a break. But tomorrow, I think I'm going to go out. So tomorrow, I'll put on some lashes for you guys. I'm not going to... Can you... What about the face while sweating on dry parts? I just never use foundation, just blush, eyeliner, mascara, and gloss. I don't do makeup too much. So you have to use a primer that works for sweaty skin. But me, I have autoimmune disease, so I drink steroids. So sometimes I'm sweating like a little pig. But this makeup does not move on my skin because I prime it correctly. And there's obviously foundations. You shouldn't use a water-based foundation if you sweat a lot because then it will run. So you got to figure out a foundation that works for you. Makeup is a max, girl, like, but not good for me. Natural is better for all women are beautiful. I am extremely beautiful with or without makeup. You should have saw that beforehand. I look pretty much the same now. I just look absolutely flawless. I have no problem with you guys wanting to have no makeup on. So it is perfectly fine. But for me, I'm a makeup artist and this is what I do and this is the coin. So this makes me feel amazing and beautiful. So I will continue to wear my cake face because it makes me happy. But I respect your opinion. Your contacts are beautiful. What brand of hair do you support? It all depends. We do sell wigs on our brand. This wig is not on my brand. I was trying it from a different brand, but I will be doing a video on it. But if you follow Lazy Cosmetics on TikTok, you will see the brands that I do support. I liked and subscribed to your channel. Thank you, my love. The color looks so beautiful. Thank you. I'm a new subscriber. Thank you, mi vida. Gracias, mi vida. Gracias por todos esos nuevos suscriptores. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, she does. What contacts do you use? I'm using the contacts for my brand, Lazy Cosmetics. The link is in the bio. So it's lazycosmeticsfb.com. I love the art, yes. Don't wear it. Don't like makeup. It's okay. You don't have to. What, with or without makeup, girl, you're all over the world, different backgrounds, and all skin tones are beautiful. Who is watching does not like makeup? I don't know. I don't know why they watch if they don't like makeup. It's kind of silly to me, but it's okay. Listen, sometimes people need outlets and people need to like vent their insecurities. But it is fine. If you're a non-makeup girly, it is no problem. I love you guys here. I welcome you guys here. And if you're a makeup girly and you want to learn different techniques and different things on how to do your makeup, then you're welcome here as well. She has a website. Contacts are available there. Yes, thank you, Eric. I'm trying to catch up on your comments. My comments are like super. Men like makeup, but they're preferred. But they act like they don't. They're just jealous. How long does it typically take you guys to get ready? So it depends. Truly and honestly, I could be ready in 15 minutes or I could be ready in 3 hours. It all depends on how much time I want to give the makeup. But I've been doing makeup for over 20 years. Literally, it just depends on if I'm talking shit with you guys and stuff like that. But I can do my makeup super, super, super quick. I don't know makeup can be water-based or without. Yeah, a lot of foundations, like a lot of especially drugstore foundations or like Estee Lauder, like a lot of them are water-based foundations. So when you sweat or you feel like the makeup doesn't last long on you, if the makeup doesn't say long wear or 8-hour wear, most of those foundations are water-based foundations. So that's why when you sweat and stuff like that, the makeup starts running off of your face because they're meant to be more lightweight foundations. But if you want a foundation like L'Oreal, when they're telling you 24-hour long stay, those are more oil-based foundations. Those are foundations to make it last all day. So that's the difference. You got to figure out what you want in heaviness or lightness on the foundation. I subscribe because of your Spanish. Ay, gracias, mi vida. Pero estoy explicando todo, estoy tratando, pero es muchos comentarios acá. Teníamos como 400 personas. Pero estoy tratando de leer todo y trasladar todo. Pero mucha gente me está diciendo que no saben la diferencia entre un maquillaje a prueba de agua o un maquillaje con base de agua, un maquillaje que es con aceites. Pero un maquillaje que te diga que es 24 horas o larga duración, seguramente va a ser un maquillaje que no es a base de agua. Un maquillaje que te va a decir que es más un tint o algo más natural, va a ser un maquillaje que cuando tú sudas se te va a quitar. So tienen que averiguar qué tipo de maquillaje ustedes quieren. I don't see it in the bio for the contacts like the brand that you use, but I use it in hazel or honey. I think we still have hazel and honey. Our contacts are almost sold out, but if you go into the link in our bio and then you look for, they should have a little tab that says contacts on there, on the website. Go into the home page and then you go into the little tabs and then they should have a one for contacts. And our contacts are only $16. But like I said, they're almost sold out. Like I haven't found a new subscriber with this whole tariffs and stuff like that. I am trying really hard, but to find a new vendor that has good quality and high pigment, because you can find crap everywhere, but nothing that looks as good as the vendor that I had. You have a smile more than you have a smile more than nice teeth. Okay, thank you. You look beautiful. I wish you could do my makeup. I live in Canada. Oh, sorry, baby girl. But if you ever come to Florida, I am in Tampa, Florida, 2 blocks away from Busch Gardens, baby girl. So if you come on vacations, I am more than happy to attend you. Watching from Brazil, bienvenida. I know how to say sombra, Celia, base, Paul. I speak Spanish, English, and a little bit of Portuguese. Portuguese was like my third language, pero paré de Portuguese because I didn't really have nobody to speak to it again. But my best friend, she's half Brazilian, half Uruguaya, and she speaks it, reads it, writes it. So I really learned how to speak Portuguese, pero se me fue. Porque cuando no lo practicas, se te va todo. Se te va todo cuando no lo practicas. Pero gracias desde Brasil. All right, let me continue to try to read the comments. Yeah, snacking each other even. Congratulations on your godly foundation. Thank you, my love. Is that your real eye color? No. All right, I'm going to end the live on TikTok, and then you guys will see the finished look because it's going to give me a violation. I love you guys, but I'll stay on YouTube. So I finished my hair. You're simply no makeup, no reasons for removing makeup from... No lipstick. I hate having lipstick on. I'm about to go cook. I hate to eat with lipstick on. I don't know. It's like my pet peeve in the whole wide world. Odio comer con pintalabio. Like, and the truth of the matter is, like, I wear makeup almost every single day to come live with you guys and to talk shit. So when I'm going out is when I put on lipstick and like lashes para que se vea diferencia. Porque si no, all the haters are always like, oh my God, you look the same. I'm like, yes, I look beautiful, perfect every single freaking day. So I feel like a little bit of a difference is when I put on lipstick and I put on lashes. It's like, makes it a little bit of a difference than my basic everyday makeup. Thank you for explaining about the bases for oil base. Yeah, like I said, I always do prefer an oil-based foundation, but on days that I really just want to lightweight something and I don't want to do too much, I will use a foundation that's not oil-based. Like some foundations, to give you guys examples, that are I don't know, I can only say like the She Glam one is water-based. The which one else that I'm just looking at? One of the ones from Roma London is water-based. So there's a few of them out there, but most in my collection I have oil-based foundations because I sweat a lot. Yo sudo mucho, so a mí me gusta más la base que no se mueven. I like foundations that don't move. I'm new here. You look so beautiful. Do you do school for for this and how long. So I did go to school. There is no technically makeup school, but I went to school for cosmetology. I'm a licensed cosmetology. I went to school. I became a makeup artist 20 years ago, but I went to school 10 years ago to become an esthetician when I worked for Anastasia Beverly Hills, because she wanted me to go to school for it. And she taught me the artistry of like brows or whatever. But literally in school, I taught my makeup class because my makeup teacher didn't even know anything. So I've been doing makeup for that long. I worked in Sephora. I worked for Anastasia Beverly Hills. I worked on the set of The Walking Dead. I literally learned how to do makeup when there was no YouTube. Literally when I was 19 years old. And literally they gave me a brush and they were like, listen, go and figure it out. And that's literally how you used to have to trial and error before. So I'm kind of happy I didn't live in the YouTube world when I started makeup, because it really made you have to like figure things out, you know? But technically makeup school, I only took I took up makeup courses. I went to some celebrity makeup courses, medium famous, not too famous. And I went to classes to do custom, like Halloween makeup classes, like to do the makeup on, like, you know, for Halloween makeup. So if you guys go to my TikTok, Lazy Cosmetics, you guys will see my Halloween makeups and stuff like that I like totally transform into like art things. And you guys will see my growth. But I do love that for passion. I do love Halloween makeup. So in Halloween, you guys will come on here and see me do at least 10 Halloween looks. And you guys can always give me recommendations on different things that you guys want me to do. Also here on YouTube, if you guys go to my shorts, you guys will also see me do some of those transformations if you go back on my videos. All right, let me see. Let me scroll down. You guys can ask me any questions that you guys want. I'm more than happy to answer you guys, since there's less people in here. Do makeup over 20 years. She's a professional makeup artist. I love makeup. All right, so number one thing as well, and I almost forgot, is you're gonna drench your face. I'm gonna use the Milani's setting spray. And in case you guys feel like you guys are too powdery, and when I mean drench, I mean drench. You want it to be wet. And this is going to take away any look of powder. So si ustedes piensan que el maquillaje se le ve muy polvoso, because obviously we did use 3 different powders, and you feel like it looked too powdery, you're going to go in there with your setting spray. And you're going to drench your face. And once this dries, it's going to look just like skin. Se va a ver como piel. And another one that I like, other than the Milani one, is a melter. And that's the difference too between setting spray. This is like a glue. So este es como una pegamento y esto es un melter. So esto te va a hacer que el maquillaje se te vea como piel, se te vea más natural, even though this has a 16-hour long wear longevity to it. So you can use this by itself. But if you're going to go to a club and you're going to sweat or pour or something like that, I would recommend to use one of these afterwards. This does have alcohol in it, versus this does not have alcohol in it, and that's pretty much the difference. This one kind of gives you like a crazy glue on the skin. Esto causa como una barrera en la piel que hace todo como que se vuelva a prueba de agua. And some people will go onto their makeup with this versus something like this, and then they'll feel like it looks stiff or it looks heavy. It's because you just use this by itself. I wouldn't recommend using this by itself. I would recommend using this after this is totally dry. And this will lock it in and make sure that you have more of a water piece, especially if you're going to like a club or something like that and you want it to be more sweat proof or something like that, more long lasting. But for everyday wear, this is more than enough. But you want to make sure the face is drenched. Once it's dry, it's dry. And they also have a matte one that's all black. So if you want, the girl who was telling me that she needed a matte look, I would recommend buying this, but in the matte version. Let me see. What's your ethnicity? I am Dominican. I am Dominicana, a pura cepa. Yeah, your makeup is so beautiful because your skin is flawless. I love, you have to work on your skin. It's not, you know, obviously I do feel like I do have good genes and good skin. I'm not going to say no, but I had a breakout because I was doing a cleanse, and literally I still have a few little scars right here, and I'm making sure that I moisturize. I put my vitamin C every single day. Listen, I am 40 years old. Yo tengo 40 años ya, okay? And I don't have any wrinkles, no Botox. I've never injected Botox. I've never injected fillers, nothing on this face. It's just moisturizers, and that's it. And that's the only pretty much hyperpigmentation. I do have dark circles. Are you from South Africa? No, I'm in America. I love your makeup. Yes, thank you. Make sure you guys subscribe. Nice. Love your makeup. I hate to eat with lipstick. Also, I hate it with a passion. With purple lips. Are you putting on your hair? Just water. I was just putting on water because I have shakalaka on it. I already have like moisture from yesterday. I'm just wetting it. I'm literally not going anywhere. I'm just looking cute for you guys. You speak too much. Well, that's what you want me to be here silent? Really? That's what you came here for? Girl, I'm confused. Contact lenses first or makeup first? Contacts first. I always do my eyes first. What should you put on first? So you guys can catch the replay on here because I'm not going to explain the whole process again, but you guys can watch it from the beginning to end. I always do brows, well, contacts first, then brows, then eyes, then the face. Always, 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 always on me, on my customers, always. Are you Asian anyway? Not that I know of. What is the name of your favorite oil base? So my favorite oil-based foundation, very, very affordable, is probably like LA Girl Color, super freaking cheap foundation. If you're going expensive, I would say It Cosmetics CC Cream foundation is one of my favorite high-end brands. Another one that's good is the True Match foundation, the liquid one. I love that, the finish on it. Those are very affordable foundations. I guess another Juvia's Place is a good one, but it's kind of heavy. It's more on the heavier side. I guess those are probably like my top 3 kind of foundations I would use on a daily basis with no problem. Finding myself in any pinch. You are 40, no way. Yes, I am 40 years old. I turned 40 in November of last year. And this is the face that God gave me. And I've been wearing makeup for 20 of those years. So I don't believe that makeup gives you wrinkles. Maybe I would only tell you maybe sleeping with makeup may give you wrinkles. I don't know. I've never, ever, and I can literally put my hand on a Bible, slept with makeup on. Doesn't matter how tired I am, how exhausted. I always wipe the heck out of my face and I sleep without no makeup. Do you take vitamin C every day? I don't take vitamin C every day, but I am taking new supplements, so I may have vitamin C, but I do put on the Lazy Cosmetics Cucumber Cream, and it is a vitamin C cream, and it does help my skin, and I do use it every single day. And it did change my entire skin because I have almost eczema type skin because I have an autoimmune disease. Do you teach makeup with contacts? You're pretty. I do a one-on-one class. You would have to DM me on Instagram or Facebook on Lazy Cosmetics, and we can have a one-on-one class, and there's different prices. So yes, we do that service. I'm not sure if you get wrinkles, but it definitely not going to sleep with makeup. I don't go to sleep with makeup, so I can't tell you, but I don't believe that makeup gives you wrinkles. I do not believe that at all. I believe that not taking care of your skin gives you wrinkles. My mom is 50 and has no wrinkles. I hope I get her genes. Girl, I hope you get her genes too. But it's number one thing is taking care of your skin. Like taking care of your skin, hydrating and moisturizing your skin. Literally before I put on all this makeup, I put on 4 different moisturizers. I put on sunblock. I don't leave my house without sunblock. It's making sure you take care of your skin. But don't give me wrinkles. It looks amazing. Why do my comments do that? I don't know. Well, anyways, I love you guys. I heart you guys. I'm going to go cook dinner and I'm going to wait for my clients. I got to shoot 3 more videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Cooking a meal than eating left 0. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, make sure you guys follow, you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. I try to come live every single day, so turn on your notifications because I do come at different times. I can't be tied down to any specific time. Enjoy the life. Thank you, my love. I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to the Little Lazy family. That's all, pretty much. I hope you guys treat others how you want others to treat you, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve it. Love yourself. Know that you're amazing. Know that you are worth everything in the world, that you are the best, and you are everything that you want and more. The only person in your own way is you. You can achieve anything you want. Just know that, okay? Love you guys. Bye.